no means no. Unlike what your upline or your mentors say, where they keep pushing that whole not yet, it will never be a not yet or a yes until you do the fucking work that you were supposed to do. Let me share a story. I often share posts to share where I am in my experience and my journey. I'm not at the top yet, but I had one person read it, and she came in assuming what my problem was, assuming her products could take care of it. So she messaged me and she's like, would you like to get 30,000 this month? I mean, who wouldn't like to get 30,000 this month? But does she realize that she's also the 5th person in that week that's messaged me offering me appointment setting or to help me get clients? So did I want her? No. Am I looking to get more clients? Am I looking to get more leads? No, I'm not at that moment. That is not my problem. Did she ask me what my problem is? No, she didn't, right? She did not build up the relationship. She didn't ask how I was. She didn't ask anything about my business. She just assumed, or maybe I was one of 100 that she messaged that day because she's a setter herself, trying to get business for a different person. I said no, and I left it at that. 3 days later, she came back and she's like, I'm very excited because I made a great decision today to help support someone get 27 new clients. And I was like, oh, that's fantastic. That's amazing. Because again, I treat people like humans. So I celebrated with her to be like, congratulations. How did that make you feel? And then she's like, good. Would you like to go on a call to talk about it? No, I don't want to go on a call. Thanks. And then she went again, and the next day later. And I was like, what are you doing? You don't even know what my problem is. How do you even know what I need? So, and then she was saying, well, I could help you get these clients. And I looked at her profile and I was like, your profile doesn't show much. How can I trust you? How do you even know where I am, what I'm actually looking for, if you don't have that built up? So I told her no, again. And I told her that, I don't know, I kind of commented that I could tell that she isn't doing a lot of work. She's just throwing the content into ChatGPT, coming out with the first thing he says, and away she goes. So she sent me a voice message to let me know she's a human and she's not a bot. And she asked again 3 times in that one conversation after I've said no multiple times to ask for my business. And I said no. Because my no will never be a not yet for her or a yes, because I told her she didn't build the trust. I told her she didn't earn my respect. She's pushing at me when I'm not interested in buying, and nobody wants to be felt like they're being sold to. They want to buy. You can find someone who feels good about something and they will go and they will drop $1,000, $10,000. They will go do whatever they need to do to buy that thing if it makes them feel good, if that's what they're looking for, and if that's going to solve a problem for them or make them feel good. But if you push at someone to basically say, hey, buy this, buy this, buy this, they're going to say no. And that's the same thing that happened yesterday. I had someone I was talking to for a while and he's like, I need you to sponsor me. And I said no. And he was like, you don't trust me. So trying to be manipulative because I didn't respect the no. I did not give you consent. And he said he would do everything and anything for me. So I said, if you'll do anything for me, then you will stop asking me to sponsor you for a visa to get into my country, because I am not doing that. And he did get a bit upset, but he left me alone with that. So, as I mentioned before, the no's could mean no if you got them at the wrong time, if you got them at the wrong place in their journey. But it could also mean not yet. But it also means that you have to build a relationship. Ask them how they're doing, like you actually mean it. Remember some of the stuff that they have said to you. Ask them questions. If you are someone who helps with business, ask them about their business. Don't assume anything. Just ask for clarification. Ask what their goals are. Find out what it is that they're struggling with. Ask them. Because if they tell you what their problem is, and then you say, hey, I have a solution for your problem, well, do you think you have a better chance of them saying yes? Right? They may not have the money at the moment, but you have to build that trust. You have to treat them like a human, build that relationship, earn the right to get the yes from them. that is everything for today. Drop a comment if you've ever had someone that pushed so hard at you to say no, or if you were that person that you were like, oh shit, this is me, I did this. Because I want to be able to help support you and make sure we get this right. Have an incredible day.